Hello everybody. I just wanted to show everybody what I've been working on lately. These new discoveries happen on a daily basis. This is southwest of Marfa, Texas, and there's more lines, or a continuance of the plateau that I'm working on. This is the area in question with color inverting and sharpened up a little bit. Now this might startle you, but this is the top of Dulce, New Mexico's Plateau. This is where, if anybody who knows the story, Phil Schnieder went down and found a base populated by alien greys. And this, I believe, can't be replicated by nature. This is color saturated and a little sharpened. No telling how these people might see, but it sure looks like a gray alien with me, with my eyesight, and my eyesight's pretty good. But there's always this little handle. This appears to be Sumerian Annu. And I go back to Marfa, Texas, the South Plateau that I've been working on. I found this in the cliff side. And if you notice, these are all sharp edges. And I'll show you again. This looks like a horse to me. It's even got a pupil to it. But someone actually lives right there. This is color inversion. You can clearly see the eye, the lines. These lines are actually dotted, so you have to basically connect the dots in order to finish out this very artistic horse. It rivals anything in Nazca. I believe it's a galloping horse. These are done with the lines. This is done with the geography. It's very, very unusual artwork. This, I believe, is a buffalo. Again, someone lives here, but I believe this is a buffalo. This is color inversion. If you'll notice, his mouth is open, his tongue is lagging, and he looks to be on a run, on a romp. Something like you see in a lot of Indian artwork. But I don't think the Indians can do this. They basically leveled the plateau with exactly the contours they wanted. And see, my lines are a little bit wrong, and he turned out like a water buffalo to me. But that can be corrected. This is what I was working on recently. I believe this is a shark. And again, this is a weird function, this particular image, because you see this, it almost looks like a continuance, but it's not. The shaded area cuts off this way. And when you actually travel around, because you can only see these images if you're looking at the summer solstice. So these images, as you roll around from the bottom, this appears to rise. Its fin appears to rise. I believe this is a great white shark. There it is, color inverted, and you can see the shading goes up. There's the eye, mouth. This is odd. I don't know what to name this figure other than gnome. This is color saturated, a little bit sharpened. This is color inverted. I believe I've seen this guy in Peru artwork. This is a helmet of some sort with a faceplate and armor, and this is some kind of a chained and feathered necklace. Now, we get a little weird. You can clearly see this is one single kind of rock, and it's got its own contours. This is where it gets a little weird, because this thing gets big. This is how I've configured it. It looks like Nessie, or what has been portrayed in Loch Ness photography. I can't believe this actually came up. After I did the lines, I zoomed out, and this is what it was. Now this has an eye feature, a mouth, chin. I believe I have the nose wrong, but it certainly looks like a big nose. This also looks like a face. When I color saturate and sharpen the image a little bit, you can see the chin feature, the lips, mouth, and I think I got the nose wrong, because this is the line, but this is the actual nose here. I believe that's a figure of an Annu, what a lot of people would mistakenly call an Anunnaki. Annu is the name of the people who came from Nibiru. Anunnaki means those who were born of Earth. That's the key. That's a human figure. And this is the lines I've configured. There's a simian, and it's also repeated small. He's got a big bird on his head, and it's some kind of a feathered headdress. And I always end with this, because I just can't believe that geologists want people to believe this is actually a natural feature. Thank you for your time, folks. You have a good evening.